How you doing, everyone? I just wanted to show you that we had a little mishap with Mrs. Crawling's Triton. Steering servo was she full sent into a tree and it broke the steering servo. So when you work on these trucks, the most important thing is to put something underneath them. I'm going to tell you that right now. Stick something under there so the body doesn't fall flat to the ground and all the guts come up. So once you do that, it's pretty easy. Remove the top, flip open the battery tray just like that. The battery thing removes. You unhook all the wires, which I've already done, and you can remove the batteries that easy. There is a screw here and 2 Phillips screws right here, which I've already removed. So I'm just going to take that off, stick it aside. And then you have 2 screws down here, this screw and this screw that hold in the shocks. These are pins and they pull out the side arms. The same thing on the back side. And then these 2 little screws here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 case screws, and the case literally comes off. So, you know, I've already done most of the work for this, just so it wouldn't take very long to show you this, how easy these are to work on by Laegendary. So you can see once you remove these things, the pins just come out. Whoopsie. Magnetic parts holder. It's very important though that you put something underneath this truck to hold it up, like this plumber's tape roll that I have. If you don't, you end up having to push everything back in place when you put it back together, and that is one thing that you know, Laegendary really didn't really say in any other repair videos to make sure that you put some underneath there. So just a little tip for you. And pull that pin out and this case should pretty much just come right out. Just like that. And that's the inside. And the steering servo hooks here, and it's just mounted in place. It's not mounted with any screws. It just sits down in here in this plastic area. It sits down in there. It's fairly simple to get in and out. And that is what the inner workings of this little beast looks like. Again, you can see that I did let it fall a little bit in the front here, and now the front differential will have to be put back together. It's not hard, just putting the arms back in, but as I stated before, if you put this underneath and you don't let it fall to the ground, you don't have to do any of that. So just a quick little tip on working on these things. Okay, we have our new servo installed, and the old one is taken out, and we're just going to go ahead and test it and see how it works. Oh yeah, we're back in business, baby. All we gotta do is just pop it in there. It's really easy to do. You just pop this link off right here, and it pops in place, and it's held in by this plastic area here. Put the case back together, good to go. Alright, I got the steering servo pop back in there, and you just kind of got to slide this whole works up right here. It all kind of slides up to pop that back in. And as you can see, the servo is just basically just held in there by plastic. There's no screws, nothing holding it in. These are really, really easy, simple trucks to work on. You know, I had never taken one apart before, and this took me, 15 minutes to figure out. It's very simple. So don't be afraid to take yours apart and fix it. But I'm going to tell you, the most important part of the repair procedure is is to put this under your car so it does not fall and all of the differential stuff come out and the arms come out and just a mess happens. Put that in there. You'll be happy you did. Okay, we got Triton put back together. I'm going to remove this plumber's tape. As you can see, we've put the screws back in down here on the bottom, put the pins back in here, put the pins back in here, replace the 4 case screws. There's another case screw here and here, 2 case screws, or the 2 battery tray screws there. The battery tray screw down inside of there. And on the back, we've replaced the 2 screws at the bottom. And we've put the 2 pins back in place here and the 2 pins back in place here. And now we'll give her a test. And it seems like it's steering again. So we're back in business and we've eliminated the bad part. Thanks for watching.